well, seems to be going again. Anyway, okay, so yes, you got one that revalidated the thing she told you the first time. Two, a vision of being in the minecart and flying down some tunnels, and then you came to a split in the road, and she basically pauses the vision and tells you that you must go left when you come to this moment. Whatever you do, do not go right, go left. And then, as she said, like, okay, those are your visions, thank you. Here's some scones for your friends, she even said. A bigger crystal fell. This didn't seem to be part of the transaction. And the crystal that fell, Paloma, it was dark. It's given you a lot of the same imagery that a lot of this, the I feel like the eyes in the moon were giving you. It's like black energy with ribbons of like rainbow and red and green spiraling through it. That drops from the ceiling, and you get a vision. Paloma gives you basically a longer vision of two scenes. One of like a black, oily, tar-filled world with no life, and one of like an ash-blasted world with also no life. And she says that you'll be faced with two very, very difficult options. Just always remember there is always a third option. And then you left her hut after that vision. Again, not part of the transaction. And I think where we're going to pick up this is in the middle of the bank robbery. You guys have taken quite a lot of damage. And
I have 29 hit points.
the
I
bank is
have,
on
41.
fire. Brogdon
Cork is in danger.
Yeah. Brogdon is in a mech suit. There is a turret on the ceiling that has taken some damage, is near falling, but hasn't fallen yet, I believe.
I think it fell just as we were ending last time on the mech, because the mech was damaged heavily because of it.
Okay, that's possible. I think it was... Were you fighting the two guards, and I think Korik is fighting...
I was
Roswell.
focusing my eyes on the turret, trying to knock that down.
Yeah, I
know
think
his
you had
owl
just completed
was trying
that.
to knock was trying to like pick a rope to
Yeah.
knock something down, and I think that's why we're on fire.
And I don't
He
think
blasted. Someone blasted
I don't
fireball.
think I decided what I wanted to do next. I feel like I had my visions and we were gonna try and figure it out, but we never got to that point before we left off.
Correct. We did
Right.
just finish at the vision. So that is fair. We can pick up
and
on
then I just have
whichever
a-
scene we want.
I just have a question about the makeup of the buildings. Are they mostly wood in this town?
Yeah, it's like plywood and sheet metal, you know what I mean? So like
Okay.
some of this building is for sure on fire. And I think that is actually Brogdon's fault. She blasted Yi with some flame jets from her mech.
Yeah.
And did like no damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I do not have written down where we are in the initiative on that. So
I think we ended at the top of the order, because we switched over to toxic.
Yeah, but I
and
also
it
don't
was our final
know
turn.
that initiative order, so why don't we just re-roll for a new session?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I have no fucking clue what that
That is
initiative order
Korik, not me.
I mean, it's pretty safe to say I'm probably not going to the temple again until after this loop is over.
Get
That's
more
fair.
information.
What are we looking like
While these guys
for
are just smashing
time?
their heads into walls.
Yeah, I probably
In
could.
here.
How many diamonds do I have left?
One,
Kept
if
track
you
of
got
yourself.
got the small and the big, you should have one diamond remaining.
And then
Okay, well-
what's our time count?
Right now, thinking all the stuff that happened. Oh, we can say it is 11:30. Like we'll start this as the earth is shaking, because I don't exactly know. So I think that's a fair point to put us in
Alright.
the middle.
I got a 14 for my initiative.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Toxic, why don't we put you in the initiative too, even though you're doing your own separate thing, but that way it's in like story order. We'll just
Okay.
advance yours a little differently.
Let me just pull up my dice roller and I will roll for you.
I like how Tim has a red box for his name on M's screen.
Yeah, I don't remember why that was. I think it's because his wall was just like the same color as the yellow.
Blending in the name.
Yeah, something like that. You said
Okay.
5. Cool.
Well, wait. I'm sorry. It's a 6. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I have
Okay,
a plus
you're
1
right.
to
That
initiative.
changes. It definitely changes it.
Shortchange myself by 1. How dare I?
How
Okay.
dare you?
I do
That
believe there
plus
are
one
2
could save your
guards in
life.
here as well as Roswell.
I think so. I think we took out. There used to be 3. We took one out, and there's just the mech guard, a guard near Korik, and Roswell that's behind Korik.
I thought you finished. I mean, you basically have finished the mech because of the thing that fell on it.
Yeah, the
I
mech should
think
be
that,
dead.
Yeah, the mech's gone. You just have these 2 guards. I think one has a halberd and one has like a sword and board, and then also Roswell who has a halberd.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, that's fine. That's where we're at now.
Whatever. It's been a while. Whatever.
So first in the order is Yi. Yi, I don't think we've done
Alrighty.
too much movement from like our combat position, but I'll say that you're like right next to this mech heap. Brogdon is unconscious in the mech, so you know she's not being worried about. Behind you are 2 guards who have probably moved in on you a little bit. One's moving in on you and one is seeming